Okay, I'm going to show you how to add an event into your native app, and the first thing I'm going to do is go to godigitalmobile.com and let's type in our username and password. And so that brings up our dashboard, so I'm going to run through this real quick with you. Functionality, that just lists all your tabs. Shows you the icon, whether or not the tab's active, the name of the tab, the function of the tab, and allows you to edit or delete the tab. I usually don't recommend deleting the tab, as you never know when you might want to bring a tab back, so I just make it inactive. So then let's skip over to appearance, because we're going to work in content today. The appearance tab changes the look and feel of the app. Unless you have experience, I recommend that you don't mess around in this tab, because it does change the app, and some of the changes are difficult to undo. And then you can preview your app by clicking the preview tab. So we're going to work in content today, and that's where you can change the content of each tab. And so we're going to work in shows. I'm going to show you how to put an event in. So you can see right here I have a couple live events for Crash Rocket. This is the change. This is how you change the color of the tab. We've just got black and white, kind of grayed out links in this one, and it doesn't hurt you to change the color. It's easy to change back, so you could fool around with that. Auto inactive, if you have this checked, it automatically makes inactive an event that happened 2 weeks ago or longer. You can see these grayed out events down here have expired by more than 2 weeks. And I sort it by date and time, so I click this as opposed to manual, because it takes less management to use the date and time. But you can change that, but just be sure you're going to be in there, consistently to keep them in the right order. And so we have a couple events here. What I'm going to do is the next event that we don't have listed in here is for Rudy's Crossroads Grill. And so I could go to add a single event, or recurring if it were, but I could go to add single event if I wanted. But what I'm going to do is, I like when these tabs are down here and you can see I have a Rudy's Crossroads Grill, I can just edit that, and so it already has a picture in there. I don't have to worry about loading a picture, but if I were going to, I'd just click Browse, find my picture, and upload it. And so I need to change the event date. So our event date here is February 21. So we're just going to go to the calendar and click February 21. It starts at 9:30. The time's already in there. Now, because in the app, when someone clicks on this event link, they push the calendar button, it automatically puts the event in their calendar. Let's be sure that we use our military time here and get this right, because if you put 9:30 in there, then they're going to get an alarm. If my calendar's set to automatically have an alarm, and they're going to get an alarm at 8 o'clock in the morning, 8:30 in the morning, an hour before the event, and they're not going to be happy with you if that's a Saturday morning and you just woke them up. So be sure you get the time right. So 21:30 would be 9:30. Rule of thumb I use is take the time of the event and add 12 to it. Very simple. So 9 o'clock, add 12, 21, 30. And then our event. Now, if the event goes past midnight, you have to put the next day, so it would go through the 22nd, and 1:30 in the morning would be correct here. And so we already had the name, but you could just type that in. I'm going to make the tab active. And then we could put whatever we want in here. We could put a picture. We could put our drink specials, any special event we have going on in conjunction with this one. So if it were bands all day, you could put bands from noon till 1:30 in the morning or whatever. So okay, that pretty much gets you everything you need. I want to show you here. There's some other things in addition to putting the calendar, putting the event on their calendar in their app. They can comment, and so you can see this. And if someone does put a comment you don't like, you can just hit the delete button, and that would delete it. And you do get the identifying information on the person who puts the comment in the app, because the app forces them to log in through Facebook or Twitter to be able to post into the app. And then going, so this would be right in that event, there's a tab, and people could click on I'm going, and they could also upload images. And so we're going to, these are just some test images, so we're going to delete these images. But folks can upload these images right on the app by logging in with their Facebook or Twitter. So that'll give you a quick overview. So we're going to save our changes, and we should populate up here shortly. So let me look what I didn't do. Okay, I didn't click active, so I'm going to click active right there. And there you go. So we are live in the app with the Rudy's Crossroad Grill Performance for Crash Rocket.